Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this little app right here called OneQ, okay? And maybe you're wondering, is this legit? Can you really make money from this particular app? What is this all about? Or is it a big waste of time? Let's check it all out. Anytime if you want to get my favorite way to get to $10,000 or more 100% from home, click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I have reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them are so-so. A lot of them, though, are a big waste of time. So let's check out OneQ to find out how good this money-making opportunity is and exactly what is it, okay? Now, OneQ is a market research platform, and what they do is they work with a lot of very large companies out there. They do market research surveys for them, and these companies pay them. Now, the way that they get that data is they use people like yourself, like me, people all over the world to basically answer surveys, okay? So you can download the app right here. If you just come to site.oneq.com, you can click on here, get the app, right? And when you click on get the app, they're going to ask you to register as a member, all right? And you can sign up for free right here. And as soon as you sign up, you can either Google, download it from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, okay? And it's pretty simple. You just fill out some details here. And once you do that, you'll get access to the back office. And then you'll have to answer some profile questions so that they find out a little bit more about you. And then after you do that, it'll basically look like this, okay? So you'll download the app right here. And what happens is you're going to, see, let me just show you very quickly, okay? What happens is you're going to see little questions that will pop up like this, okay? Like, is this a good Super Bowl ad? Or like, do you like to eat cereal? Or do you take eggs in the morning? Things like that. Really, really basic, simple questions, okay? And when you answer them, you'll be able to generate income. It's really, really cool, okay? It's just like any other survey app out there. Now, here's a really interesting thing about this particular app, okay? It says that OneQ is the only company in the world to pay its consumers up to 25 cents instantly per question, all right? Directly into your PayPal account. Now, every time a company makes statements like this, I get a little bit sus, okay? Because I have reviewed so many different survey platforms out there, and most of them, they overpromise and they always underdeliver, okay? And I, knew OneQ, or was very suspicious about OneQ to see whether it was the same, just making these massive claims but never actually delivered. And here is the good news, okay? The good news is that OneQ actually does pay up to 25 cents per question, all right? But there is a huge caveat to this, right? Now, the big caveat is that unfortunately, just like a lot of other survey websites out there that I have reviewed and I've tested, okay, they don't give you that many questions that often, all right? So if you sign up for OneQ, which by the way is free, okay, sometimes you don't get any questions from them for 1 week or 2 weeks, all right? So sometimes you may only get a couple of questions after a couple of weeks, right? So if you answer a question and it pays you 25 cents, but you're only getting the questions like once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month, then you're not really going to make that much money, right? But it is true that when you do answer their questions, they will pay you quite high for the questions. So you may only get 5 questions, right? And for each question, they might pay you 10 cents. So you answer them really, really quickly, and then you're done, and you just made 50 cents like that, right? And the nice thing about OneQ is that there's no threshold, okay? So that's 100% accurate. That means that after you answered the survey, if you just made 50 cents answering the survey questions after 10 seconds, right? They will literally send the money straight to your PayPal account. So whatever you make, if you made 30 cents, you made $1, you made 80 cents, you made 50 cents that particular day with that survey, they will transfer it straight to your PayPal account, which is unheard of in the survey industry, which is really, really nice to see, okay? The only problem is there are two things. There are two main problems, okay? One of them I mentioned earlier. The first problem is that they don't have that many questions, unfortunately. That means that you can't sit there and log in and answer 100 different surveys. It doesn't work like that, okay? The way that OneQ works is after you sign up, right? If they have questions that match you, and you're in the right country and it's the right timing, and they've got a lot of clients at that particular time, they may send you a survey. And then you can answer it and you'll get paid straight away, okay? But the problem is that they don't have that many surveys. They just don't. right? They just, you'll sign up and you'll see for yourself. You really don't get access to that many surveys, okay? The other problem, which is I think a really big problem with their UX and their UI, the way they've designed it, is that unfortunately, it's a time sensitive thing. So that means that if you're driving, okay, and they send you a survey and you don't answer it like pretty much straight away, all right, they give you a very, very short window, right? You can't like it's not like you get an email and then you can answer it the next day. No, it doesn't work like that. If you don't answer the survey within the next few minutes of getting it, you completely miss out on the survey, right? That means that if you're at work or if you're in the gym or if you're showering or you're driving and you miss the survey, you don't answer it pretty much straight away. They only give you access it for a few minutes, right? Then you completely miss the survey, which is kind of bad in my opinion, right? Because basically what's happening is I think a lot of people are answering the surveys at the same time, and once they get enough answers, they remove the survey from their platform, from your phone. Okay, so it's one of those things where you literally need to watch your phone like a hawk, or if you get a notification on the survey, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to answer it straight away. If you're showering, you have to jump out of the shower. If you're driving, you have to stop by the side of the road to answer the question, okay? Which is not great from a UX UI perspective, right? For a user experience perspective, it's really quite bad, right? But that's the way that they've designed the app, unfortunately, right? So a few problems there. So I think that OneQ is definitely unique. I think there are very few survey platforms that I have reviewed that kind of work like this, where they pay quite high, right? And they pay out directly into your PayPal straight away. There's no threshold. But the problem is that there are very few questions, and they're very time sensitive. So if you don't answer them straight away, pretty much you're gonna lose access to making money with the platform, which I think kind of sucks. Okay, but otherwise it works. It's free, and you can pretty much use this from a lot of big countries in the world. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a list of which countries you can access it from. So the easy way to find out whether you can use OneQ is to just go to their website. If you cannot go to their website in your country, it means that it's not available in your country, okay? And they are not available in every country. They're only available in certain countries, and mainly the big English-speaking countries. But just go ahead and test it out and see if you can access the OneQ website. And if you can, it's available in your country, okay? So I would say OneQ is pretty cool. It's definitely not one of those things where you're going to earn a lot of money. If they had more surveys, you could earn more money, but the problem is they really don't have that many surveys available, right? So I would download it, and if you answer it, sure, you're gonna make a couple of bucks here, a couple of bucks there every month, but really not that much money. Just a few dollars here, a few dollars there every month, I would say. This is something where it's just kind of like an ongoing thing. You answer kind of questions here, you just make some quick money, and that's it, okay? But it will not replace your full-time income. You cannot quit your full-time job with this. You cannot travel the world, nothing like that, okay? So I would say it's okay, but if they had more surveys, I think it would be even better, all right? But if you want to check it out, you can download it from the Google Play Store, OneQ, you can check it out. Not too bad, okay? Couple of quirks, but not too bad. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to make big money online, right? On this channel, I have reviewed hundreds of make money online strategies. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've tested a lot of them, right? And out of all of the ones I've tested, out of the good strategies, there's one that I used to actually fully quit my full-time job in 2019. I 5 times my old corporate salary with this strategy. I now work from home, and I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of people all over the world, showing them how to use this strategy. If you want to check it out, I think it's great for beginners. If you've never made a cent online before, this might be the strategy that will help you to change your life, okay? If you want to check it out, I've got a free masterclass. Just click the link all the way at the bottom and you can check that out, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review of OneQ. All the best to you. Hope to see you in another video review. Take care.